In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 anime with a dark/overpowered main character. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Anime where the main character has inner problems and moral dilemmas within themselves are usually an intriguing lot to watch. While viewing a new program, I quickly realized that this trend has been going on for a while now, especially if you look at some of the biggest names in anime. Naruto, for example, had the nine-tailed fox Kurama within him, or Lucy and Elfen Lied. These stories have been there for ages and are only increasing with time, so I thought I should put together a list of the absolute best anime where the main character has a dark power within. Here are top 10 anime with a dark/overpowered main character. So let's start. Number 10. Nabari no O. 14-year-old Rakuju Miharu is a young boy who is devoid of any emotions. He is also the bearer of the ninja technique known as Shinra Bansho, which is an extremely powerful ninja technique that all ninja clans strive to master in order to become the rulers of Nabari. Rakuju Miharu is a young boy who is devoid of any emotions. The Bantan clan has pledged themselves to protect Miharu from all harm. Miharu, on the other hand, is an emotionless person and thus rejects their invitation to join their club. His classmate Koichi and his English teacher Kumohara are both secretly ninjas from the clan and have pledged themselves to protect Miharu from all harm. The series is exciting to watch because you can see the development of the dark power of Shinra Bansho within Miharu and his conflicting desires to fight or keep it hidden. It is also quite well animated and at times very pleasing to look at, which makes it an excellent choice for anime fans who enjoy anime. Number 9. Ajin. When a mysterious human-like race known as Ajin first appeared in Africa 17 years ago, they were labeled as a threat to mankind because they could use their powers to do evil things. If an Ajin is ever discovered, they must be arrested by their local police so that they may never harm another human being again. Kanegai is a high school student who has no prior knowledge of the Daijin. He has just seen them on the news every now and then, and that's about it for him. When students are taught about these creatures and how they should not be considered human, Kei never pays attention in class, and his dangerously limited understanding of this particular subject proves to be completely pointless because as soon as he survives an accident that should have killed him, he realizes that he has been reborn as an Ajin and that his days of suffering have begun. However, he realizes the differences between humans and Ajin might not be that stark, and that the differences between human and Ajin. Number 8. Tsusei no An Mayuji. When he was young, Rokuro Amado was taken to Megano, a place where only impurities grow. During certain events in the story, Rokuro's arm is devoured by an impurity corruption, which causes him to become corrupted as well, but he manages to keep it to only his arm, which turns him into a rocky red impurity arm, Tsusei no An Muji, or Twin Star Exorcist. With the use of this dark impure power, he is able to exorcise impurities in a single punch, making him a truly haunting anime to watch for some, while being an extremely engaging romance for others, though no matter what you think of it, Twin Star Exorcist should be on your list of things to watch in the near future. Number 7. Garo, Hanu no Kakuin. The heroic kingdoms assembled in the name of their monarch as they prepared to unleash a full-scale assault on all witchcraft practitioners. In the 17 years since its inception, this assault has maintained the same level of ferocity and hunger. However, it is important to remember that these hunts are aimed at the protectors of all humanity known as the Makao Knights and Alchemists, who have the ability to protect people from horrors and demons who take over the souls of those who are in deep sadness or pain. The Makai Knight Leon Luis is descended from his mother, who bestowed upon him the legendary armor known as the Golden Knight Garo. Despite his great power, Leon Luis' hatred for the kingdom for killing her mother serves as the driving force behind him. This is the dark power that controls him at times, particularly when he enters the Lost Soul Beast Garo mode, in which he loses control and transforms into a beast-like figure. Number 6. 7 Deadly Sins. The 7 deadly sins were the strongest and most terrifying group of holy knights in the kingdom of Lioness. This order was formed by 7 brutal criminals, each having been convicted of terrible and heinous crimes. Before they could create the order, they had carved down symbols of beasts upon their bodies, each identifying what their sin is after they were framed. For the murder of the great holy knight, their group was disbanded forever as well as branded as traitors and villains and were ordered to be excommunicated and killed if ever seen. The series follows Meliodas. The dragon sin of Wrath. Meliodas' sin is wrath, a terrifying power to destroy anything and everything within his past. However, he's not that bad of a person. He's the captain of the legendary 7 deadly sins and had great relationships with all of them. He's a member of the demon clan, so he can harness their dark power. He's also a capable fighter on his own. His skill in battle is legendary. Together Malicious and Elizabeth Lioness will fight to reclaim their kingdom's former glory. Number 5. Kakaishi. Yoshimura Sumamura stems from a long line of Kakaishi, who are essentially individuals who harness supernatural abilities to fend off the demons known as Ayakashi, which enter the human world every once in a while. These demons look to feast upon the power that arises from Karasumori, which is where Yoshimura's high school, his family, and his friends are located. Hazama Ryo Kokaijutsu is Yoshimura's primary ability. His abnormally high power reserves, as well as his unpredictable need to hit blunt and reckless attacks, makes Yoshimura's use of the Hazama style even more potent than most other Kakaishi. His Kakai is even more impressive than his colleague Tokin's, who is in her own right one of the best Kakaishi at the time of writing this. This dark power's control lies solely until he manifests it. However, after he successfully mastered it, he's become overly strong. Number 4. Dead Man Wonderland. On a school field trip to the amusement park called Dead Man Wonderland, where convicts perform death-defying and horrifying acts for the audience, Ganta Igarashi's life is quickly turned upside down as his entire class is massacred right in front of his eyes by a man in red. Framed. After being arrested and imprisoned to the exact jail he was visiting, the little child is forced to live in constant danger, while trying to identify the actual murderer so he may clean his own identity as a dead man. With his sin branch, Ganta can freely manipulate his blood outside of his body and use it to produce a bullet. Number 3. Shinmai Mao no Testament. Bisara Tojo is the main character in this series. He used to be a member of the Hero Clan, but after a terrible incident where his incredibly unique power went completely out of control, he left the clan and moved in with his father. Basara is the son of legendary Jin Tojo, a hero who drank the blood of Fafnir, and his mother is Sapphire, the previous demon lord's sister. He harnesses the best of both worlds while having the power of heroes and demons inside him. Number 2. Kyukai no Kanata. So she has to hunt down and kill every single Yomo. Yomo are creatures that are supposed to represent expressions of bad human emotions such as melancholy, depression, anger, etc. One day she meets Akihito Kanbara, a rare and uncommon half-breed Yomo, in human form. She pierces his heart to reveal his immortality. When Akihito is seriously damaged, his side takes over and he turns into a feral creature, not to mention he can conjure fire at whim out of thin air with this evil power within him. Akihito and Mirai desire everlasting relationships and friendships. Number 1. Devil Man. In a world where devils can take over human hosts, some humans can control the devils and become devil men. In order to help others, Akira Photo forgets about himself and agrees to help his childhood friend Ryu Asuka find demons. Unfortunately, the place they go is called Sabbath, a night of extreme immoral debauchery and degeneracy. His jaw strength helps him tear the flesh off of bodies, and his claws let him slice through heaps of enemies. As a devilman, he can leap really high and break his own falls with his wings. He's a literal devil. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.